y'all. So I went to LA to go look for an apartment. I've been going off and on for a while now. Anyways, I had an evening where I didn't have much to do. I was kind of tired, but my sister reminded me that it was like the last days of Company D Friends and Family. Well, I didn't realize till I was driving there, it was the last day and on a Saturday. So it was a bit crazy. If you don't know what Company D is, it is a store, a cast member store for Disneyland and other merch. So Disneyland, Disney World, the Vans clothing they sell, Billabong they sell, bunch of stuff. Super discounted too. It's usually like half, 50% off plus. So there's some good deals. So let's see what I got. Oh, another thing. So when I went to LA, I'm staying at a friend's house, and his key, the key he made, would not open the gate, like his security gate, but it opened his door. So the last time I was there, I shut the gate because I know one key opens everything. But for some weird reason, that key did not want to open the gate. So I was locked out of his place for like 4 hours, and I had to eventually get the landlord to open the door, or to see if his key would open the door. And I didn't want to get my friend in trouble, but I live 3 hours away, so I would have been locked out completely, and he's gone for 7 weeks recording and touring. So if I didn't get in, I would have never had that place basically again if I didn't talk to the landlord. So I had to talk to the landlord, and that was a little scary. But his neighbors, who I've never met, were so sweet. There were these two little girls that lived in the apartment like across, like there's like a little courtyard, and they lived across, and they were playing, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna get right in, whatever. Well, I was struggling with the door, and they noticed, and these two cute little babies held hands, walked over to me and said, are you okay? It was the sweetest thing. I will never forget their kindness. They wanted to help me so bad. They asked their mom, I think they asked it was a cousin, I think it was a cousin, to come help me, to try to open the door. So everyone's trying to unlock this door, everyone's trying to open it, and then they're like, the mom was like, go take her to the landlord's apartment. And I was like, oh man, I hope my friend's not gonna get mad. And they're like, why would he get mad? He's allowing you here, he shouldn't get mad, and you're locked out. They were just really sweet and comforting, and they made me feel so welcomed, even though I was stuck outside. The little girl, both of them, they were playing outside, and one of them basically stayed with me almost the whole time. She was like in and out of her apartment, but coming to check on me. She offered me food, she offered me a place to sit, she wanted me to play with them. She carried a conversation so well, and it was just so freaking cute. And I think she was maybe like 7, and the older one seemed like maybe 10, 11, I'm not sure, but they were very sweet. So I went to Company D, and I wanted to thank them and get them some cute stuff. I don't have the items to show you because I left them before I left LA, but I got them 2 tumblers, and they're like clear tumblers, and you can put fruit inside, or like tea or lemon or whatever, so it's like to infuse. So it's a clear cylinder, and it has lemons and mini on it, so you could put the fruit inside. And then I got them because they're in school. I got them each one of these little tech bags, very freaking cute. So I got one for myself, my sister, the 2 little girls, and then I got the mom and cousin. I got them this sweater, but in red. So they had these that I really wanted a white one. So I almost have all the colors. So I got this one, and then I got my sister one, and the mom and cousin I got in red. So they got that. I know it's freaking hot in LA though right now. It's pretty hot. It's like high 80s to 90s, but for the winter when it's cold, this I'm excited about. I love that. I got this shirt. It is a small, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit. I'm debating if I want to cut it up. If I want to cut this and cut the bottom. Oh no, actually I can't get the bottom because it has the name on it. Coco's one of my favorites. If you've been following along on my Company D journey, you'll know that whenever I see Coco stuff, I have to get it. this Haunted Mansion shirt. I got one for me and one for my sister. I got her this as a gift. It's so cool. It has Haunted Mansion on the sleeve. So that's cool. I may cut this one up too. I really like, as you can see, crop tops. And then I got my mom. I walked in and found 3 of these, and whenever I see Loungefly wallets there, I snag them because they don't normally have them at Company D, and if they do, they go really fast. So I got my mom this. I was gonna get one for my sister, but she didn't want it. I love that it has this in the back. So the inside print is Minnie Mouse. Super cute. Right when I put these down, they were gone. So they were like, boom, gone. It was crazy. So I got that. I also got this tumbler. So cute. La Patisserie de Minnie. Adorable. So I am, Baba, it's okay. I am French trained in pastry. I went to culinary school in New York. So it's a super cute little cup. And I think it has, has Minnie and Mickey. I think they're supposed to be in France eating macaroons. Look at this little guy, so cute. But anyways, I can't use the stainless steel tumblers, so the plastic ones are like my favorite. So there's that. Then I found a tote bag, and then it has Disneyland on the back. This is normally $44.99. I got it for $22.50. This is my favorite item from the freaking store. I flipped out when I saw this. I was like, oh shit, and I grabbed 2. It's so rad. I couldn't believe they had these there. This is normally $98, and I got it for $35 or $34.99. I got one for myself and one for my sister. What else did I get? Oh, I think I have an ornament. Yeah. The other thing I got were these Crocs sandals. So they have Mickey on the front, and it's like almost like a animal print, different animal print Crocs. They usually only have my size, so I'm lucky. These were, so they were $14.99, so I got that. And then I forgot to tell you, at the last minute they had, like, literally they closed at 7, and I was checking out at 7:30. So they were rolling out stuff to put out for the next day, and they had these Star Wars helmets that were like 50, 60 plus, and they were trying to get rid of them for $20. So I grabbed one of those. I don't have it up here with me. I'll insert a photo. I bought it for Christmas/birthday gift. It's so freaking cool. I could not believe I got that for $20. My sister was pissed and said I should have got another one. But I only had one. I couldn't carry everything. So I'll insert a photo. Mansion ornament. Really cool. So I got one of these for myself and one for my sister. What else did I get? I think that's... Oh, I got my friend a mug, but I left that at his apartment for when he comes back from tour, so he could have that. It's the mug I got last time that has, it's like a creamy color, and then it says wakey wakey, and it has Mickey on the front. I forgot what it said on the front. I'll insert a photo. But yeah, that was everything. It was wild in there. The last day, I couldn't believe. I never go on the last day. I never go on the weekends. The line was wrapped all the way from the door, all the way down the building to the other parking lot. And it was insane in there. I have social anxiety, but that was like, holy crap. I only had a basket, like a hand basket instead of a cart. I normally like to have a cart, but it was so wild. I could barely walk around with the freaking hand basket. Like people were, this was worse than ever. Like usually, I know I've said like on busy days, like Sundays and stuff, like people are grabbing stuff from in front of you. No, people are grabbing these out of people's carts to steal it to buy. I'll do another video on how crazy it was, but thank you everyone for watching. That's everything I got. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for always being supportive. Thank you. Bye.